Yo, what is good? Welcome back to another episode of a Real Ass Recap with your hosts,
DJP
and PJ.
Every week is different.
It's not. It's always PJ, bro.
I got you. Yeah, man. Welcome back. Per usual, as Flying J always say, we're here to recap the. I'm gonna my own version. I think we're here to just recap. I can say the trending topics of the week. We also dive into entertainment as far as anime, sports, which we've been slacking on, but sports.
We'll get back on.
You know what I'm saying, like current events. But this is what we do. This is our primary podcast. So we're here to let y'all know what's going on this week, man. Flying J, bro.
Sheesh, man.
How you doing, dog?
I'm good, man. Week after Thanksgiving, you're my kind of like getting back into the mix and, filling out the weekend and stuff like that. So until you get to Christmas again, so like and everything throws it off, and then you have New Year's and stuff. So I'm honestly waiting for Christmas vacation just to have that little break, in the midweek.
Yeah.
And then New Year's is literally the same thing, Wednesday midweek. Yeah,
that's the worst Christmas. Midweek Christmas.
The midweek suck because like the day before I have early day off, and then the next day I have to do a full day of work. Like
okay, yeah, they need to get the whole week off.
Just give us all day, bro.
Anyway, same thing. I'm gonna take that last week off, but that's
exactly. But how you doing, bro?
I'm good, dog. Same thing. Like I said, came back Florida. I feel recharged, rejuvenated, positive.
Yes, sir.
And just I don't know, chilling, bro. I said I've been taking it easy. I'm on that weight journey though.
Yeah, if you don't drink your water, stay hydrated. I'm telling you, bro. You don't realize how much water you don't drink, bro.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
But man, getting into the current events, as you said, bro, we have more than usual quick picks today, so bear with us.
The stuff,
man. So first thing I just want to get into, we were talking about this Kendrick thing all week, and it's still hot. Obviously, it's so much that we can't ever. There's always more like getting added to it every week. So this time, Snoop Dogg from a Flying J told me Snoop Dogg actually responded to Lil Wayne, and what he say to him, or like how did you take what he said?
So he basically, some people took it as like they basically saying like Wayne, like, yo, chill out, bro. Like he said like every artist or every athlete, or for example, has like their prime, especially if you want to compare it to Jordan, where like there was a time where he did not care if you're in his way, bro. He just wanted a championship. If you got in his way, bro, like you're an enemy. Same thing with Kobe. They have like this like kill or be killed. Yeah, the Mamba mentality, bro. Like it's do or die kind of. So when it came to that, it's just like Snoop Dogg compared Kendrick to those people. It's just like Kendrick right now is in his prime, like he's got the Super Bowl, he's got a nice album coming out, he's coming out with the deluxe version of the album, that's what he said.
Damn.
Yeah, and then like he not only that he put himself out, that he's always good about putting other people on the map. It's also like it's just crazy that how selfless he is.
Yeah.
That he brought, like he's so about the culture that he's willing to put his name on the line, for other artists and stuff like that. But that's basically what he's saying. He's all like, Lil Wayne, like you gotta understand, bro, like your time's done. Kind of, not like your time's done. It's not done, but like your time has passed. Because like remember when Lil Wayne had his prime, bro, and he was the future king for a while, bro. Like you know what I mean?
It's funny you say that because I remember when I think everybody called him like 06 Wayne, and I remember like. Well, that was when Wayne was hopping on all the mixtapes, the drought,
right?
Dedication
exactly, bro.
I remember he did the Jay-Z "Show Me What You Got," and at the time I was into him, and he killed that song, and I was like, damn, I'm like, this Lil Wayne is going at Jay-Z, which Jay-Z's like the king. So I kind of feel like that was the Kendrick Lamar at the time as far as what he's doing. So I get what he's saying, dog. I mean, I guess I don't think I've heard Wayne complain, but I mean, it is crazy, dog, because I even heard Snoop Dogg say Kendrick took the West from him. So it's like he respects the fact of like, hey, just like how you said, like he's on his run right now. You can't fight that, bro. So
yeah.
I don't know.
And then I think I don't know if I remember if it was him, Snoop Dogg saying it, but I could have swore he was like, Lil Wayne doesn't want a beef with Kendrick because that battle will get like ugly quick, like in not like in a like violent sense, but like in a lyrical sense, bro. I low key I would love to see it, but. Will it ever come? I don't know. But,
well, I think the best thing I think from what Castro told me this was Castro. He's big. Shout out Castro. Yeah, he a big Lil Wayne fan, and he pretty much just saying that like Lil Wayne's never really like responded to any really like beef. He had beef with Pusha T and respond. You know what I'm saying? So, I think Lil Wayne tends to avoid that type of stuff. So, I mean, we'll see. I doubt they ever do it, but I mean, I don't think them boys need to go at it at this point. It's just too much beef at this point.
Yeah.
But anyways. Speaking of Kendrick Lamar, though, this one I don't. This is the hot one. This Andrew Schultz thing going around, bro.
Woo, Andrew Schultz, man.
Andrew Schultz is a comedian that I personally never
I was
really.
gonna ask, how do you feel about him, bro?
I never really knew who he was until Charlemagne, and I'm not saying because Charlemagne, but I do feel like I do feel like him standing next to Charlemagne kind of made me know who he was.
Brilliant Idiots podcast, right?
Yeah, Brilliant Idiots. Shout out to them, but I didn't know he do comedy until I saw comedy. I mean, he definitely has a way with the crowd, bro. Like, I see some of his shows. I don't think he's not my kind of comedy, but he does have jokes here and there. But I do know, like, he does play a thin line where he does use a lot of, like, he does a lot of, like, cultural jokes. Like, he's very smart. Like, as far as, like, if he talks about, I saw him do a joke about this, like, Indian guy, and, like, he knew this guy was Indian. I'm like, damn. So he's not just no little rinky-dink comedian. Like, if he makes a joke about a race, I think he does make sure not to be offensive. But I'm hearing this time he kind of was offensive a little bit. So you enlighten me.
Yeah, no, so, well, my personal opinion, like, I beginning, like, as a comedian, I like him as a comedian, you know, like, he's my type of comedy where it's just, like, I don't even know how to say a joke without being offensive.
Yeah.
They're very offensive, bro, like, to, like, the first sound of it, but, like, if you put it in the comedy sense, like, off a podcast, off the radio, but like in a comedy room, it gets a laugh. But like if you're on a podcast, when some of the stuff that he says is just like, damn, bro, do you listen to what you're saying, bro? Like, you kind of got to watch out what you're saying, or like read the room or read the setting that you're at, bro. Because like sometimes he can go a little, like you said it, bro. He goes on a thin line, and sometimes he passes that line. It's just like, yeah, it's funny how you say it, but you realize that, you know, people are, you know, gonna get hurt by that. On the flip side, though, and this is me,
it's comedy.
I'm a big Dave Chappelle fan, bro. I remember Dave Chappelle was like the most like, I don't care who you are, any race, any person.
Pushes it.
You're on target, bro. I'm gunning for you, bro. And like he made some of the most racist black jokes, most racist Mexican jokes, like, you know, like, but they were funny, bro. Like, you know, and like why is it that back then we were able to like, we have like the palette for like those type of comedy, but like when it comes to now, everybody's just too sensitive now, bro. So like I can see both sides. I can see the side that Kendrick as an African man and you know, protecting of African women and the African community. He kind of passed the line, and I'm only referencing the podcast episode that he had with Shits and Giggles. Shits and Giggles, and he asked him a question. He's all like, "Hey, do you guys date black women?" And in the sense, he was asking him like, "Do you date like, you know, dark skinned women?" But they didn't say that, but it was kind of alluded to that. Then they were smart, and they're all like, "Yeah, bro, like, you know, we date all colors," and you know, and he kept like going back to it. He wouldn't let it go. And like, as far as like on the episode, and if I'm wrong, you can watch it yourself, you know, go to Flagrant Podcast. But he felt Kendrick probably, and no one said Kendrick was, you know, alluding to him, but you know, everyone's assuming. But I feel like Kendrick felt like, who are you to be able to talk to black women in that sense, bro? Like you cross the line, and you know, yeah, you're a comedian, but like you shouldn't let your comedy key be able to open up any door. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be able, like, yeah, you have a platform, and comedy should be taken as comedy, but at some degree, at some time, at some setting, there's got to be a line where you like, hey, bro, I'm not gonna take that disrespect. You know, it's not out for like for my people and for me and like for the women that like represent my community and stuff. I'm not gonna let that happen.
Yeah, I gonna lie. Like, again, I like comedy like the next person. I do think like you said, the one with the Ish and Gigs, whatever.
Shit and Giggles, yeah.
It's funny to me when you said it, because by being black, like, I know there's jokes that black people make about white people. I feel like there's those it's like, it's just like they're the stereotypical jokes is good. I mean, they're the same, but yeah, there really is there's a thin line. It's fair because, you know, everybody does it, but yeah, man, I do recall him doing that episode, and it's funny how like it seemed like whenever people come to his show, like I remember like Fresh and Fit went on his show on the Really Idiots. Like, I do feel he does do this thing that's very weird. Like he brings you on his show and he's kind of passive with his jokes, and then you end up becoming his enemy somehow. It's like he flips it on you somehow. No, Fresh and Fit are just a-holes, period.
I was about to say that episode was a bad example, because I remember watching the episode, and like, it's funny how you brought that up, because it goes full circle, because they brought Fresh and Fit on the podcast, and they tore them up for the same thing. Right?
I did,
bro. That's trippy. You just made the connection right now, bro.
And then my thing is it does. Okay, now I get. It does feel like when he has on black people, he does it in a way where he always brings up a topic about race somehow, and then it's like it's almost a thin line because Ish and Giggs, they took a hard hit after that.
Oh yeah, they were like down. Would you say? It might not even cut you off, but would you say what he's doing is called race baiting?
Yeah,
that's the word.
So that's the thing I'm saying, and I think that's kind of what's bothering people. Is like, okay, bro, we get that you joke. A lot of people were saying, and this is just they in my words. People are like, we didn't know you until you got next to Andrew Schultz. I mean, not Andrew Schultz, next to like Charlamagne, which is true. I didn't know who this guy was. I see his shows. He does bring in a crowd, but there is a level of like, you can make the black jokes, but you got to kind of chill because every time you do bring a guest, it always leads negative. Like, Ish and Giggs don't like the nigga no more.
Really?
Like, I mean, they took a hit because of that show because they were saying how like he kept pushing the topic and they kept trying to get over it. So it's like you should be a better podcaster where it's like, hey, maybe you should try to get other stuff to talk about because you put people on this thin line that it makes up. It's almost like the pre-cancel culture.
It's like you're bringing it back.
Yeah,
now?
It's like once you leave here, you might not get no more fans. But anyways, man,
that's crazy, bro.
Before we move on, it's funny that people are saying that line that Kendrick said about I don't want to see like white comedians talking about like black women because Gary Owen thinks it's about him.
Oh,
so that's why Gary Owen podcast. I watched it and he says, he's like, I got into this like rap beef today. And they're like, where? He's like, and then after that, people are like, he ain't talking about you, Gary. And they're like, well, Andrew Schultz. So it's funny how they don't even know
what do you think of Gary Owen?
He's hilarious.
I love that guy. That guy makes me die. Go. I'll tie it together.
I saw him down here saying, that guy's hilarious, man. Like that guy is just.
I love that guy.
Yeah,
he was that.
Nah, dog. But go ahead though.
No, so going back to so Andrew Schultz heard that and he had a video response
to Gary.
No, to Kendrick.
Yeah,
they had another video. So he recently you can watch it right now. It was not on the what podcast? Brilliant Idiots podcast.
Wow.
Because the first one was on Flagrant. And he was like, and he looked concerned, bro. Like his face was like kind of like disturbed. So I guess
he getting death threats right now.
He's getting death threats, like a lot of them, but like on some effed up stuff. So he has pictures of his baby, and he's getting death threats on his pictures of his baby. Like I'm gonna wipe your family out, like I'm gonna delete your family and stuff like that. So like, and like he took it on the chin like that, but he had a good point, and I want to ask you this, bro.
Go ahead.
This is a good point.
I like controversy.
No. I'm not taking sides anybody. I'm just asking the question that's sake for conversation.
We're podcasting. We play devil's avocado.
So he had a great point, and I was like, this one's harder. This one got me on the fence.
Yeah.
You said it perfect. So Kendrick was telling him you shouldn't talk about.
I don't want to see no more white comedians talk about black women.
And let's just assume that it was about Andrew, right?
Yeah.
So his responses are like, okay, cool, but you could talk about hit my B this what my B like B's ain't nothing but hoes and this and he's like, oh, but it's cool, right? It's cool, right? Because you're protecting your like. That's how he was. He's on the defensive. But like the point was he's saying is like, how you gonna say that about your community when like maybe not Kendrick's directly or maybe it is, but like a good amount of hip hop music
and then
it's talking about hoes, like you get your B this, like I need my B, like I'm gonna whoop her, like like all this, like it's just like. That's all I gotta say. But like, how do you feel about that? Because obviously,
Andrew makes a point. But this is what I'm gonna say, dog. And this is. I'm not trying to make no. This is my devil's advocate. I'm in the middle. I think with Kendrick, I get it because that is fair what Andrew said. But I think it's the fact of that's our culture. You too. You're a minority. Whatever. Cool.
Yeah.
I think it's like we're not trying to let. And I'm just saying for the podcast. We're not trying to let white people into our culture. This is what we go through. So. You can't speak about it like you go through it or like, you understand it. I know it doesn't make sense, but it's almost like when they talk about, that's just about it. That's just like that's the raw art form of it. So I think what Kendrick's thing is just like, all right, bro, some of y'all, Gary Owens, some of y'all use us to get into the culture.
Yes.
Some of y'all, like for example, and I hate to say this, you might see a white rapper come up or a Chinese rapper come up and rap like and then rap. We're like, oh my God.
Who's surrounding them?
Who's surrounded, right? Black people, right? Cool.
Yep.
So they come into the culture, which is great. We understand music expands. And then they're just like, oh, that guy, he's the best rapper ever. And it's like, okay, like G-Eazy. They used to gas G-Eazy up a lot, right?
Perfect, bro.
G-Eazy's good, but I was like, he ain't that great. But it's just like, Jack Harlow too. People will come into the culture, use it, get what they want to get.
And then leave.
Yep. Last one I'll say, Tommy Richmond.
Oh,
baby, he made the biggest mistake ever you came into the culture. You had that first 2 songs that was a lie, and what's the other one called?
Million Dollar Baby.
$1 Million Baby. You came in. You had the hottest 2 songs of the summer.
You had it, dog.
The minute your album was about to drop, you're gonna go and say, "I just want to let it just be known I'm not hip hop." So we be like, "Nigga, why would you say that for?
You should have even said nothing.
You didn't even put those 2 songs.
Bro.
You didn't even add those 2 songs on your album, and then we looked at you like, dude, why would you say that? Post Malone did the same thing. So I think the thing with Kendrick is just trying to say is that it's cool. I understand, Andrew Schultz, you make a good point, but this is not your culture, and there's certain things you just don't say. I know black women, you don't talk about black women here. You don't talk about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So that's all it is. But we're gonna get off Andrew Schultz. It is comedy, but there's a thin line. But I ain't gonna be too sensitive because it's fair. Because as you said, Dave Chappelle does it. Everybody does it. So it's fair is fair. But I do think he did do think he did offend a lot of people. Anyway, let's go to the next one, bro. So this United Healthcare thing, bro. Tell me, bro.
Ooh, United Healthcare murder, or they call him the adjuster.
Okay,
so if you haven't heard, and I'm pretty sure you heard, but we're only like talking about it now. But bro, I guess what happened was United Healthcare worker was tracked. Basically, this guy was hacked from the murderer to track the perfect time when he was gonna leave for his board meeting right in front of the building, like to the precise time, bro. It's so crazy, and they recently caught him, by the way. But
what's his name?
The Luigi something like that.
You talk.
So, but long story short, he killed him in like open and like right in the public, bro, like an open world, bro.
In front of everybody?
In front of everybody, and like he jumped on a e-bike and then took off, bro.
Dog, so that's so I guess can you just do you know why he did it, or like what was it?
So the thing is, like, I'm pretty sure they had like a motive where like, you know, something probably he got to like denied an insurance claim, but that's the biggest thing, bro, when it comes to this, bro. Like, a lot of people are cheering that the fact that a CEO passed away, you know, or got deleted, and
his name is Luigi Mangione,
and very few are mad that like how can the like all you guys cheer on for an innocent person, you know, like. But the thing is, you got to look at the reality of it. Like, you can't be like, the fact that someone has to pull up an Excel spreadsheet of all the fucking shit that you've done, bro.
Yeah.
Of all the people that you've denied, of all the millions of Americans that you denied because you were so fucking greedy and shit. He was basically, in the long story was, he's a CEO, and he was part of a what do you call it, campaign that put an AI system like in the computer, like automated in the system, which denied 90% of claims, bro.
The AI did?
The AI.
We're gonna bring it later.
So long story short, bro, yeah, bro, a lot of people like died because of that, bro. And like, it's not only like United Healthcare, it's just like the whole industry is just like, it's called healthcare, bro. It's not called healthcare. It's a financial services like system, bro. Cause like, so you put into the system right there, and the insurance company will do whatever it takes, bro. They'll try to find whatever loophole they can to not cover you.
People greedy,
and
man.
People are so greedy, bro. And like, the fact that you profit off someone's health, bro, is a fucking problem, bro. The fact that like every other fucking country has universal healthcare, but United States, it's a fucking business, dog.
Yeah.
People thrive, and they fucking are so greedy that they don't give a shit that you die, or that your family dies, or you can't fucking find the right money to fucking cover someone, bro. So if you're looking at me right now, you're cheering on for someone that is CEO. It was one for the greater of the good. It was one to like, I feel like this needed to happen to put a little scare into the CEOs and be like,
damn,
hey, bro, like,
said it needed to happen. Go ahead.
This needed to happen, bro, because it shook the CEOs, bro. Like, I have no sympathy for this man, bro. Like, this man killed millions and millions of people, bro. And I only have like I hit home because like my little brother, you know, in the hospital, bro. Like, what if he didn't get covered?
That's,
you know what I mean? And I'm saying this in GTA. I'll probably be him. And you know what I mean? What I'm saying? You know what I'm gonna leave it at that. You know what I mean? It's just like you put someone at ends meet. Like we haven't experienced it. We only like know because what we hear. But like, imagine you have a daughter, bro, and you can't find coverage because the stupid ass insurance company is so greedy and they fucking deny you, bro.
It's sad that money rules a lot. It's like, damn. It's like, if you ain't got the money, bro, you can't do nothing, bro.
You can't do nothing, bro. If you have enough money, you can get away with murder.
What? Damn.
You have enough money, you can get away with murder, bro.
That is true. That is true.
If you have enough money, you can live through anything. Magic made it.
Okay,
bro,
listen.
Money rules the fucking world, bro. It's so fucking greedy, and this is my problem, bro.
Oh,
it's
man.
it's greed to another level, because like, and I'm going off a little topic, but like,
Nah, you get it.
You can still have rich people with regulations. It's just like it's at a uber, it's at like a super extended amount, bro. Like, it's so greedy, bro. Like, bro, Jeff Bezos has billions of dollars, bro.
Yeah.
He would have to spend like, I think it's like 2.7 million a day to be able to spend all his billions in 32 years, bro.
Sheesh.
And you still wouldn't be able to find shit to buy with all that money, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you have so much money, bro. It's just like, what? Like, why would you? Why do you even need that money, bro? And if I taxed you 99%, like, now some percent are perfect. If all of us were to lose all our 99% of money, even the rich people will still be rich, bro, and have billions and billions, bro. It's so crazy. But I'm done on that, bro.
I can't even buy a cup of noodles, Bill. It's just crazy. Nah, no, but yo, kind of just sick, because you did say something about AI, which we'll touch on later. But
yeah,
I'll just say real quick on that United Healthcare thing. I mean, you know, obviously somebody passed in RIP, but yeah, man, it is sad when you say it like that, bro. Not being able to afford healthcare is like, bro, are we not human beings? Like, if you see me in the hospital, if you see me passed out, or I can't, I'm dying, like the movie like John Q, Denzel. The man couldn't get like no heart, and he had to go to such extremes to make people budge. So yeah, that dude, hey, Luigi, I think
or
that
even
was crazy.
what's that one show? Bad.
That what?
With the guy from Malcolm Middle. God, why am I blanking out right now, bro?
Bad Girls Club?
No.
Bad, help me out. What bad?
He was
Breaking
like
Bad.
Breaking Bad.
Oh,
yeah, no, like where his daughter was sick, and he like basically sold like meth to make money, bro. Like, people go to the extremes, and like.
And then, I'll say this last part, and then it's funny when people go to the extremes and things I do, and then like the police would be like, "Oh, you're going to jail." You're like, dude, I did this to try to save a life. But anyways, Johnny, thank you for bringing that down. I know. So now, you said something. I remember you said it, but let's get into the other segue before we get into the biggest one. Jay-Z, really quick, man. That man finally got an allegation put on him through this P. Diddy thing.
You surprised me with this one, bro. That one blew my mind.
I'm gonna just do a very quick breakdown on it. Apparently, like, you know, Diddy's under fire for all this what they call it, these little hookup parties. What do you want to call them?
Freak outs.
freak nicks or freak outs or whatever. Freak whatever.
Pajama parties.
Pajama freaky sessions. We'll say that. So long story short, some girl alleged, she said that when she was 13, Diddy and Jay-Z both not attacked her, but, you know, try to essay her. Somehow she got away. She went down the elevator, and I guess she was naked or something like that. And she was afraid to go back upstairs, obviously, because she didn't know what was going on. And then she called her dad, and her dad came and got her, and they just drove her home. And I was kind of like, okay, I'm never gonna try to tell somebody that is not the truth. I'm not gonna say it's true. Rather it's true or not, I think it's kind of unique or just kind of crazy that, like, if I'm a dad and my daughter comes down and say,
I'm running in that motherfucker.
I'm running in there.
Yeah, bro.
So this whole thing about, you know, what, I don't know, like, I'm going to say this, Flying J, to be straight up with you, bro. It's getting harder and harder for me to really believe these stories. I'm not saying it's not true. Whoever that is. Biggest thing that Jay-Z responded to, Jay-Z told her, whoever it is, reveal yourself. And everybody's like, well, like, why should you do that? I think it's time that these people that are saying, people that are trying to do these accusations, you cannot remain anonymous.
Yeah.
We need to know who you are. I need to see your face and really believe this. Bro, my biggest thing with this whole thing, Johnny, I'll be with you, bro. Being Jay-Z, he a billionaire.
Yeah.
Kanye's a billionaire.
Yep.
He's a billionaire. It's sad, bro, that, like, the people that we looked up to, these moguls, regardless of whatever they did, bro, it's like people just take them down so easy with allegations. Look at Jonathan Majors. He had Marvel in his hand. Got into the whole situation with the girl where we saw it on camera. He was running away.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Do you feel like when let's just say like we have a white billionaire and a black billionaire, right?
They don't bug the white ones.
Do you feel like if they both got accused of the same thing, that the black billionaire gets a harsher treatment or like a punishment?
I'll give you an easier one. Look at what Drake going through. Allegation, right? Anybody else of a different tone of skin? Well, wait a minute. He said, what? Okay, he started losing endorsements. We don't know. We gotta wait until this happens. All this stuff. I mean, it happens to like Johnny Depp. He lost Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm saying, but it's crazy,
That's
to
crazy
see
to say that, yo.
to see African American artists or music people get to a position, bro, to where they hit billions. Where people didn't even think we could do that, bro. Kanye West.
Yeah.
And it's like once they get a Billy, it's like they get silly mentally. So it just bothered me, bro, just to see that. But overall, bro, with the Jay-Z thing, man, rather I believe it or not, bro, it's just sad to see that see, this year has just been the years of just accusations. Like the Diddy thing, I saw that. We saw that. Cassie, we saw that on film. We saw it. Diddy, you wrong for that. What you did to Cassie, you wrong.
Yeah. We saw that, bro.
But yeah, we saw that. So I can't
hide
defend
from that.
But you know what's crazy, bro, that really gets me bothered before we move on?
That Cat Williams called all this.
That too. But what really gets me mad, bro, for real, is that people always say, oh yeah, we want justice, right? And then they take the settlement. Were you really worried about them? Were you really worried about justice or the money?
Nah, that gets complicated, bro.
No,
like,
it does. No, it does, because I understand like these cases can go on for a while.
Not only that, it's just you got to realize like who you're going against. Like it's just like you're talking about people that like, you know, I'm not speaking to anybody in particular, but like I would say they don't have the money or resources to hire a lawyer versus P. Diddy and Jay-Z that have like uber amount of money and they can hire the top lawyers to get themselves off. You know, like so that's why it's just like would you rather go through this whole process and then end up just not winning it and then you just went through all that for nothing and then you just went through the trauma of that, or do you want to, you know, get the money, settle in, and just, you know, move on with your life? I'm not saying for any, but I'm just saying like those. That's just the way I see it. You know, like and I'm not trying to speak for anybody. I don't want no one to be offended.
No,
yeah.
I just say no. Again, this is just all opinion. This is just we're being very sensitive. So this is not like we're just rambling or just going off. But I just say like, if you're trying to do this for the next person that might go through, I understand with the money. I get it. That's the part that I don't understand about the system in America. Is like finances, like you said, finances get you anything. It's like I can't really prove myself because I don't have the money to it. Right. The truth should be the truth.
Right.
But like I said, whenever they take those settlements, bro, and then I start seeing people come out of the woodwork, he did this to me too. It's like, did he? And I don't know. So I don't want to say nothing about that. I'm gonna let it be.
That's funny you say that. Yeah.
It's the truth, dog.
Yeah.
So overall, bro, I'm gonna just get off on that. But like I said, it's just sad to see lately. It's just seeming like everybody just coming out the woodwork, bro. It's like it's been 30, 20 years now, so it's whatever. I'm gonna get that. But on to a lighter topic, bro. Goddamn Hawk Tuah, man.
Oh man, bro.
This girl out here scamming everybody.
She had her 15 minutes of fame, and obviously if you don't know who the Hawk Tuah girl is, I don't know if you've been living on a rock, but
she had a nice little 2 or 3 months.
She had a like cool little 15 minutes of fame and everything, but like it kind of like faded off a little bit. And she got like she has
a podcast or something.
She tried to ride off the meme, so she had like a podcast named after the
Talk Tuah,
and then she like
clever name.
She did like a clothing deal with like some local like merchandise guy, but like. Yeah, bro, honestly, like...
Hold on, tell them what they did. Tell them about the freaking Hawk Tuah coin she had.
Bro, this is the... Okay.
This is our last quick pick.
I thought crypto was like, you know, not crypto, but like those crypto meme coins. They're called meme coins.
Like Dogecoin, all that?
Have you... yeah,
Dogecoin is becoming something.
Dogecoin is like a meme coin, I would say. It's just like... So, long story short, meme coins, like... Anybody can hate me for this, but like they're the most dumbest thing I've ever freaking heard. And if you invested into these things, you deserve to get scammed. And I'm not trying to be funny. I really mean that, because you got to realize like what you're getting into. Like before, maybe when crypto first started and you got scammed and everything, or like you got the term called the rug pulled under you. Because that's an actual term in crypto. Yeah. So the way it works is that they open it. They start a coin, which is easy. The thing anybody can start. We can start a real ass recap coin, bro. Fund our operation.
You gonna be broke as hell.
No, we're gonna be in jail. From the jail side. Yo, we're walking to the real ass recap in jail. But yeah, so basically they start a coin and then they open up like what do you call, not open, but create a certain amount of coins, like maybe like 1 million in coins, whatever, right? And then they basically own majority of the coin.
Yeah.
But they don't really say it. It's the wallet, and they spread it out and all that stuff, and then they hype up the coin, make everyone buy it in, and the second everyone buys it out, because it shoots up in value, they sell them out. They sell them all, and everyone loses that, and they make like millions of them, and it's basically a pump and dump scheme.
Pump it down.
Yeah. So long story short, she had her own coin, the Haktua coin,
Yeah.
which is a stupid thing. And then I don't even know how she even convinced these people to do it, because before it happened, this is an old thing. Meme coins that like scam people is an old thing. This happened before,
like
like
2017.
Yeah, Logan Paul and all them. Like this happened with celebrities and that. So it's a no thing to get scammed by like meme coins. So the fact that like she even convinced people to even buy into this stuff and like and these people got scammed and everyone's all mad. I was like, bro, come on, bro. Like what you feel? People look into the roadmap of this coin and stuff and look at what they understand. Like the mission or the mission statement of the coin is the most stupidest thing, bro. Like
what is it?
It's just basically like, oh, like, hey, I'm about like having fun. Like, there's no point of it. Like, it doesn't have any value to it. It doesn't go to anything. Like, it's all just in like fake belief that the coin exists. Like, that's basically what it is.
Man, that first of all, and then I seen CoffeeZilla exposed her.
I love CoffeeZilla.
CoffeeZilla is I know him to be this like investigative.
He's a
YouTuber.
Crime or financial crime investigator.
Yeah, so this guy, I saw this one little video where they did like a little some type of Twitter Spaces, whatever it was.
It's like similar to like a Zoom call.
Yeah, Zoom call, and they were basically calling it out. I don't speak all that Dogecoin and all that. Not Dogecoin. I don't speak all that.
It's called tokenomics.
Tokenomics, whatever. And then he was just pretty much just exposing them. You know what's crazy? Midway, as they're talking about it, you know what she did? She goes, all right, this is when everything was like heated. She's like, all right, you guys, I'm gonna like go to like bed, and they were like in the middle of us. Oh.
Yeah, she's like, all right, guys, I'm tired, but I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow. Yeah, I was like, bro, she like scammed them, and like basically they gave her like a paperwork and like paper that had like all the like what do you call it, like the PR statements that like what everyone says, just to like
to make her sound like
make her sound like she's actually knows what he's talking about. But it's such the most scammiest thing, bro. And like they basically she scammed out people of like $1 million. Supposedly she made like $1 million on fees, because they charged like a 15% fee on like all the transaction, and then they made a profit on the like the value going up, and then they selling it at high value.
I don't like that girl, bro. Like
she was cool when the meme came out, but not anymore, bro. It's done.
Yeah. But I don't like that girl. It was cool at first when she was here and it was funny, and it's sad how easy people make people famous. Like, because she said Hawk Tool, she's famous, bro. That girl was getting freaking everything handed to her. Jake Paul, they're saying that Jake Paul they think Jake Paul has something to do with her fame.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they're saying that like they feel like he's like pushing her and giving.
But he's the younger brother, right?
Yeah, Jake Paul. That one. But overall, bro, I just don't like scammers, bro. I feel like for her to do that to people that support her. First of all, her podcast, the little talk to it thing, I never heard it. I'm not gonna hate on it because we also do like a little podcast. But for her to get all that stuff so fast, it definitely shows like there's no real substance. The things that you talk about, it's like she's just, I got money now. I don't know. I don't like that girl, bro. But to see her do that to people, I'm like, yo, stop making people famous, bro. Y'all need to stop.
You make the wrong people famous.
Yeah, the wrong people famous. Like Kai Cenat, great guy to make famous.
Great guy, yeah. That was a perfect guy. Great.
This girl, nah. But anyways.
Aiden Ross, nah.
Anyways, we're going to take a break on that. We're going to get back to our main topic. It kind of has to do with AI. So we'll be right back, y'all. Peace. We back.
Welcome back.
We just paid some bills. The lights gonna stay on. We good.
Wait, you said there's someone used to say, who said that?
I want to Assistant Park. They used to be like,
we'll be
right back. We're gonna go pay some. They saw us at Rap City Beats. They saw us that. So I guess when you say that, whatever it was, but it was cool to hear that. But
That's cool.
But
nostalgic.
Yeah, but today the main topic, it actually comes from two places. Earlier, Flying J was talking about the United Healthcare situation where the guy got deleted. And you were saying how the AI, they had like a system where the AI was denying people
the claims, yeah.
So that was one thing that kind of got me onto this whole AI thing. And then I remember we were talking about this Disney thing the other day, and we were talking about all these old Disney shows. And I remember I was thinking about the movie Smart House. And then that had this whole AI house. If you know Smart House for the young generation, it was a house that pretty much had AI and it helped out with everything. And it was just whatever, it was cool. But then the other day, bro, I was on Netflix. I saw two movies that really had me questioning this, but I'm going to tell you. Saw the movie called Subservient, which was
the Megan Fox movie.
Megan Fox. She was another AI. That thing. And then that was pretty much ended up being this whole not murder mystery thing, but just this weird AI takeover thing. And then I saw the movie called Afraid, but then the A and I, it had another thing to also do AI.
Okay.
So it made me question, bro. I I'm thinking about AI, and we got all this Tesla stuff driving this stuff, and Tesla now they made like the first, saying, like AI robots and all that stuff.
Yep.
I heard China has this one AI that actually walks with like attitude and whatnot, and
What?
like that's what I'm saying. Rumors, not China,
Damn, bro.
in Japan, bro. I don't feel like AI is gonna. Do you think I would say better? Do you think AI is a good idea? Like, do you really think it really benefits us, bro?
I say AI can benefit us, but if you put it in the wrong hands, it could really be a trouble, a problem.
What is your fears with it? Like, I got a couple of fears with it, bro, but I don't know, bro. I feel like it's I feel like it's not. I feel like we losing like the human race a little bit, bro. It's like work. No, not like that. Like, not to make it too extreme, but it's
I know
like
what you mean, though. Yeah.
everybody's trying to like, oh man, okay. For example, like the whole Tesla, it could like self park. Cool. You taking work away from like Uber and like as far as taxis, and I feel like the problem with like the society, bro, is like we're so. I remember back, bro, when I was younger, dog. I thought by the year 2000 we were gonna have flying cars. Is that a third? And then when we got here, I was like, nah, I'm good with this. And then, you start seeing things like, people having like holograms. I remember they had like a Tupac show back in like 2010. It was
That
just
was
a hologram.
crazy, dog.
It's crazy stuff
That
to see.
was crazy.
And when I started seeing some of them, I'm like, bro, this stuff is cool, but like Siri was already a lot to be like, what the hell?
Yeah, back in the day, when the iPhone came out, bro, I was like, wow, this is amazing, bro.
This is
There's
cool.
no keyboards, bro. It's a freaking touchscreen, dog.
It's
like,
fire.
What?
And then when we got Siri, I'm like, who this girl right here? So that was that. So that was one. But then now, bro, to see where it's going, where like I said, now like we got the robots, bro. It's starting to get kind of scary, bro. I'm gonna be straight up with you, bro. Not just from like a work standpoint, but just from a standpoint of just when
am I gonna not have a job and
Exactly.
my robot's gonna take? I think of that every day. It's just like, will I walk into the office one day and be like, hey, bro, your job's automated now? Like, damn,
bro. It's funny you say that. I went to Carl's Jr. And they have like just the whole AI self-automated thing now.
like a robot to do all the
not the robot. Well, they have the AI, not the person, but they have like
the cash register.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's like you go there and it's like, and then it's like you order. My thing is, I miss somebody being there because, bro, sometimes my order, I'm a little too complicated, man.
You were hella complicated, my dude.
Sometimes, bro, I don't want the onions on my little sandwich, man.
He's like, I want the bread toasted, but like at a 90-degree angle, and like when the blue moon, when it's shining on like the Georgia. That's how I like my burger.
No,
so I was
listen,
like, bro, what the fuck? They don't even have that in the secret menu, bro.
I'm picky, bro. And sometimes you just need a human touch on certain things, dog. And there was a part in the movie that kind of had made me laugh that I kind of wanted to ask you. This is a funny part. So Megan Fox in the movie, she's beautiful, obviously. Megan Fox. They make her look, pretty as she is. And the guy's wife, she might pass. So she changes her, so she blindfolds the guy. Because the guy, he's like all like stressed out.
No,
so she blindfolds the guy. No, so she blindfolds him. She wants to.
I've never seen the Brooke song.
She wants to please him. She wants to please her owner, the robot. Because whatever. So then she pretty much blindfolds him. He's like, I can't cheat on my wife. But he's so stressed out and I guess weak. So she changes her voice to be the wife's voice when she blindfolds him. And then he ended up doing his thing. And then the wife finds out, I was like, did you F her? And he's like, yeah, but she's like a robot. And when he said it, I remember me asking, who was it? Like I was like, I said, would you call that cheating? And then that was the whole debate. So how you feel about that? Because it's almost like a little like sex toy to a degree. How do you see that?
Come on,
no,
bro.
I'll be real with you. And
let me ask you. This is sick of the podcast. Would you have done it?
Nah, no. Hey,
No, hold on. We're talking podcast. We're podcast.
If we're being funny,
Megan Fox. Say you're the guy in the show, and it's Megan Fox as the AI robot.
Oh, I'd be tempted. I don't know. You know why? No. Okay, let me
come on, bro.
It depends to what degree they make it. Like if it's on some like organic where it feels, you'll be like, okay, Megan Fox. But I say that to say this. You see how they make the AI look that beautiful?
Yeah.
Do you think the world ever get to a point, especially for women, where they can make a guy look handsome and give him those parts and the AI just does the actions? That'd be weird. Think about it.
Do you ever watch Netflix Black Mirror?
Yeah, I've played before.
I think they had an episode like that where like the girl was like like they had a robot and it was like an AI kind of like a simian like human kind of humanoid kind of thing, and like she tried to like she fell in love with it, and basically it was like so perfect to the point where it's like she wanted the problems because it's just like this system is so perfect, like why is it not giving me issues? Like
the human touch,
bro, you know what I mean? That's so crazy, bro. Like damn.
And I think that's the part that society's starting to lose, bro, because dog, I'm telling you, bro, even Chat GPT, bro, everybody go to Chat GPT for anything. Chat GPT.
Well, I mean, that's I don't get scared of Chat GPT. It's like, what's the difference of you Googling it and it coming up with results, and then you asking it like, hey, blah 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 blah, and it populate. It's just a more deeper Google search, bro. That's all I see what it is, bro.
I remember like
complex with layers.
Okay, perfect. Like people are starting to rely on it to the point where it's like, if ChatGPT said it, then it's correct. I'll be like, what? Like,
oh no, that's where you died.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I mean, so
perfect example. Remember one time we did the Fanalytics, and I tried to use ChatGPT one time to give me wrong stats. No, I'm being honest. I'm not.
But you was like, confident, but you
I tried to rock with it, and then I was like, that's how I know. Like like it's just not. It's not accurate. It's just not. It's so weird. You have to like learn how to like. You have to learn how to pilot it because it's like,
ooh, I like that.
You know what I mean? Because it's just not just like a thing where it's just like open and stuff and you expect it to read your mind and then do something, but you have to like guide it to the answer kind of, and to give you like a kind of like a really elaborate answer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get. I just I don't know. Like I said, it just scared me because like you said, it's the whole thing, but it's just like how much we're starting to like rely on it. Like, dude, I think one of the most times I noticed I was like, okay, this is kind of scary was when I went to the Wonder Museum, bro. And I mean, you can do it now, even like on the phone. And they had a little computer that was like, this is one of the world's first AI, like, I guess like art things where literally you could type anything. You could put, I want to see Donald Trump eating a taco. And it will literally put the image together for you.
Oh, the AI image maker, yeah.
And I feel like that's starting to replace artists. Creativity with people, because you don't need, like, bro, I went to school for graphic design as well, bro. It's like, you know how much hours you got to put in to learn Photoshop, learn Illustrator?
So much, bro. When you can just make an AI do it like that. So where
now AI can do it like this. And I'm telling you, bro, I think my biggest question is, if it was to become a big surge where it's just like, okay, now everything's AI and humans don't need to work no more, what do we do? Like, you've seen like WALL-E before.
That's a perfect example.
No, but it's like, what do we do, bro? And it's just like, I feel like society we need human touch. Like, humans need interaction. We need it. I don't think we can. It's like sometimes when they say, you know why I think people stay in like places like Vegas? Because some people go to Vegas to get rich and they stay there. And
I mean, why would you leave? Why would you leave? Yeah.
But my thing is, that's the only place I can really think that if you didn't have a job.
Okay, yeah.
That you can still enjoy life, make more money potentially. But what are you going to do? You can't go to like Brazil forever and then just have a good time. You're going to be like, well, you're going to get tired of it.
Well, if okay, this is what I would do.
Yeah.
If we were like inevitably going into the era of AI and we had no choice, this is how I would do it if I had a choice. I would use AI to do all the hard labor stuff and everything, but I would live in a world where it's like a utopia where everyone has the option to be creative, where we don't have to do hard labor. All the hard labor is done by like robots and everything. And everyone else has the option to, like, I don't know, start a business or something, or do something like personally, bro, I would not have an AI robot cut my hair. You know, I would not have
that fade to be right.
I will not have an AI robot cut surgery. I want a human touch, I want a surgeon who's done it for a million years. I still like what if it's like an AI robot's going in there and it and cuts me open.
Yeah.
I'm dead, bro. It short circuits like midway surgery, bro. There's so many things that it can go wrong unless it's perfected. That's the only way, and I would say it had to be utilized for manual labor. Now on the flip side is, once AI gets into the point where we're able to understand consciousness, and the robots are able to have like feelings, consciousness, understand that they exist and they have existence, and that's when shit gets scary.
That's the iRobot.
That's the iRobot stuff, and that's when they have feelings now, and then that's when they start feeling like they have a right to live, and then they fight against the human race because they feel like the human race is gonna put them out because we don't want them to have feelings, and then it gets so complex of a living in a world where we're humans and robots, and then eventually it's just You know what I mean? It could get so crazy, bro. It could get so crazy.
I get what you're saying, bro. Like I said, that's why I said the only thing for me that really, like, I say this. Do you think movies have been like foreshadowing that? Like, it has for years, but
yes.
Now you look at this, like, I remember a movie called Artificial Intelligence. That's way back, like maybe like 2001.
Remind me of that.
It was the Sixth Sense kid and Jude Law. And Jude Law's way back. They were like robots and stuff, and it was just like a world just like full of robots. It was just like the like evolution, and it kind of showed us a world where like some of the robots that weren't good enough, they were just kind of just like trash, and they went on this big old adventure, and they all had the like they were like off. It was just like one of those old school, new future adventure movies. It was okay, it wasn't really that crazy, but I feel like when I see stuff like Transformers, I'm like, y'all kind of foreshadow little stuff like.
Nah, they'll foreshadow it perfectly. Terminator and Matrix.
Right? Oh my god.
Like, you seen like that thing going around with like the original. We all know who the original Matrix creator of it is. That African lady.
Yeah.
And like she even said it. She's like the Terminator is the prequel to the Matrix.
Yeah.
Where like the robots are trying to wipe out the humans because the humans are like we're trying to shut down the robots, and then Matrix is like And then
we need Neo.
No. That's what makes it scary. Okay, so the Matrix is because it's very close and like you've seen the Matrix.
Yeah. That's my favorite movie.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies as well. And they try to use the humans as an energy source. So the other day is like, because like I'm like right now at this moment of life where I was like, I don't think I'll live long enough to see where AI goes crazy. I think it'll be way in the future. But the other day, my wife was all like, "Hey, you know what's crazy? That she said this randomly. It had nothing to do with the Matrix. She's all like, I read on an article that it takes a lot of energy for it to run AI. And I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, yeah, it takes it. They say that like it takes so much energy for AI to like have processes and all that.
Yeah.
And then she's like, remember that movie we saw? And I was like, what movie? And she's like, The Matrix, where like they use humans as a battery source. And I was just like, damn, that's crazy you said, because it's perfectly like it shows that like if AI gets out of hand, it can go down a way that we already seen on the movie, bro.
Elon Musk, boy, he did chill out. But overall, bro, that was just my whole take on that, bro. Like I said, I think we need to keep a human touch in things, man. I don't know. I just you hear things about all these restaurants and McDonald's, and that's like, dog, like I don't think a robot can ever know how to really grill a burger or something. You know what I'm saying? So,
you can automate that, but like before you end it, let me just say this one thing. So like I'm just saying, when it comes to like creativity, like as far as art and music, because like you can get into the voices of AI, it's that you can tell when it doesn't have a human touch. It's just like it's very soulless. It doesn't have the soul behind it. It like quote unquote, like with the quotations, not with the quotations, because like the human soul is like a beautiful thing. It has like his whole like personality, and like to be able to express the personality of the human soul through music and art is like a beautiful thing, and that's something that AI doesn't have right now.
So then the creativity. Okay, no, I like that. That was actually a really good take, though. You said that, dog. Damn, that was a good take. I don't know. And then I guess it also kind of reminds you where you see where they do all the like Drake voices and like,
right.
Remember that free AI Drake?
I was like, come on, bro.
The AI Drake that's what Drake needs to try to bounce back. AI Drake need to write a diss track to that boy Kendrick, but no, on a serious note, yeah, man, like I said, it's just getting scary, bro. So you gave a good take with the whole creativity part. Like I said, I guess that is the human touch on it, but
yeah, I'm
gonna leave it on that, dog. But anything else, bro, that you want to say before we wrap it up?
No, it's just my only thing is that I agree with you, man. AI, if it can get out of hand, it's very scary. If you guys what post in the comments what's your opinion about AI, let's just say 5 years ahead of 5 years from now, what do you think AI where would AI be now? Like where is it going to go to the in the future, and are you scared of it or are you for it?
Oh yeah. So we'll end on that note. Thanks for watching that episode of Real Out Recap. Like we always say, please like, subscribe, help us out. Comments, it definitely helps us. It definitely helps us out with the algorithm.
Yep. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, that's pretty effed up. You gotta make sure you subscribe.
That should be like a shirt for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it a shirt one of these days until we get enough followers. But until then, subscribe till I can make the shirt.
All right, peace.
Peace.